Right, before we start, they've put me in a bloody mood. We've been arguing because I hate this song. They do give me it sometimes, but I don't like it. Never liked it. It made me cry when I was a kid. It's horrible. It's by Telly Savalas. Some of you of a certain age will remember Kojak, the detective series. He was a bald-headed guy who always was sucking lollipops, so that may mean something to you, I don't know. But it's got the words, if the world should stop revolving or something like that. It's so depressing, it's unreal. So you'll have to forgive me, but they will change it. I've asked them, and they're not having any of it. So I won't listen to it. I just can't listen to it. Yeah, it made me cry bucket loads as a kid, and I never want to feel like that again. Simple as that. So, be warned. It is one of my least favourite songs. That and bloody Honey by Bobby Goldsboro. But Kojak is the worst. So let's see what this is all about then, because it must be important for him to make me go through that. What is it? Let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's get the calendar up. 17. So wishes and dreams coming true, hopefully. Aquarius energy. Let's see what we've got. Somebody out there is going to think it's a really lovely song. I think it's horrendous. So, let's see, shall we, what it's all about. It's not called anything to do with the world. I think it's something like if a picture paints 1,000 words. So it may be photographs that you're looking at. Nostalgia, looking back on the past. Oh, somebody's frowning. Okay, just missed the sweet spot. So it'd be early doors tomorrow. This is a good job I'm doing it now. But it starts off positive, so that's good. Facing your demons head on. You're in that mind space, a mental prison you've kept yourself in. It's a period of 8 weeks. Those swords are not stopping her from getting up. Those ropes are not knotted so she can get them off easily. That blindfold is not tied so she can just stand up and walk away. But her mind is telling her she can't. And that's what's happening to you. You put yourself in a mental prison. The knight in shining armour is coming to rescue you. Love is entering the building. Scorpio energy. It's about reproductive organs, shared resources, and the spirit horse, the white horse. It's your light side coming in to give you the love you need, either from yourself or others. You're moving on from stormy waters to calmer ones within 6 weeks. But there is a change to the family unit, the family dynamics, a draining of energy and of love. So a decision needs to be made, and the 8 and the 2 make 10. It could be a betrayal or a passing coming. Hospital doors will be important. You may be protecting others, in denial about this going to happen. You knew it would, but not quite yet, or you aren't sure of all the facts. Somebody chucking themselves into work to forget, materialism, Virgo energy, people born in the year of the dog, 2 of those, and the year of the snake, 2 of those. It was our lockdown card, I'm afraid, and I've just found out Mum's been locked down again in the home. Not for COVID, for the flu this time. So you can't sit back on your laurels, you have to fight this time. You can't let them get away with it again. 4 weeks. So we only have the 9 or 27, so it would be the 27th of this month. What do we know about the 27th of this month? Mercury squares Chiron, the wounded healer. Physician, heal thyself. Venus enters Pisces. Be careful with communications because you may misinterpret someone's words or vice versa. Health and or work, travel news. There you go. That's what it is. Will arise. Immerse yourself in arts to unwind. So take your mind off it. The moon will enter Taurus. So, health issues for you or someone else. But within 6 weeks, you'll be moving on and leaving these stormy waters behind. Do not take the baggage of the past with you. We didn't do today's though, did we? Let's have a look, see what today's says. 17. A good day for health appointments. There you go again. Avoid traffic delays and misunderstandings. Plan ahead. Yeah, you got to face this and settle it once and for all, because somebody's putting off things, health issues, geriatric issues, dental problems, bones, teeth. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. The 20th is negative. Somebody wants to escape this big time. But there is something coming between you and what you want. And it could be an elderly female. So for me, this is probably my mum. Spite around this, some old grudges and vendettas. 20th. The sun enters Aquarius. Oh, there we go. Feeling more adventurous and ready to develop your projects. Moon in Capricorn. That's because we're coming out of retrograde. It'll take a couple of days and it'll probably kick the doors on the way out. There's heartache, sorrow, loss here. Perhaps minor surgery. Yeah. Nightmare's over there. It's coming to an end. An end to pain, physical and emotional. You are strong enough. You have to be courageous and strong. Karma, power struggles, overcoming that power struggle, winning the battle. Number 11. Leo energy. You may feel like you've failed in some way there, but this chapter is over. It's time to move on. A rebirth, if you like. The universe is bringing this chapter to an end so that you can birth something new, create something new. But you may feel attacked, viciously attacked, and you have to take the high road because somebody wants to win at all costs and they don't care how they do it. Do you want to win or do you want to be happy? somebody stirring the pot 5 weeks. So we've got a lot of harsh words, we've got a lot of negative thoughts, and lack of communication. Somebody's blocked. Child maintenance problems or issues with a younger energy in uniform. It's all negative. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's no grounding, there's no improvements in finance or emotional security. So we're looking at a peep into February with that 11, I think, maybe. We're into Scorpio. And the 20th of January. The Sun enters Aquarius. You may feel more adventurous and ready to develop your projects. The Moon is in Capricorn. And the 21, so the 21st and the 20th, adventures, new beginnings then. Mercury quincks Mars, Venus semi-sextiles Neptune, a good time to do something new, but you must avoid making rash decisions as some communications will be confusing, yes. Romance could blossom this weekend, so organise a treat, a good day for arts, films, relaxation and beauty products. So your attention may be elsewhere. It could be the actual birth of a child, but I've got no other signs of it. You are strong enough to get through this, whatever it is. You're creating a new world for yourself and others. Protect yourself though, because there is the chance of violence there. Yeah, somebody's stirring the pot. We've got it both ends now. So they are warning us, and they've said what they've got to say because they're repeating the cards. So you missed an opportunity about a year ago. No seed because you didn't nurture it. Yeah, you are reaping what you sow. Somebody is, because they sowed nastiness and deceit and lies. So somebody's staying in the comfort zone and they're in limbo. Scorpio, what did we say about Scorpio? The reproductive organs and shared resources. The 13 is negative. The 17 is negative. There will be no transformations. Not yet, because you're refusing to face the chaos. And until you do, you can't have that new beginning. Fear is holding you back. 22. So we now have the 20, the 21, the 22. Injustice, Libra energy, negative energy. Something is going to happen. Yeah, it's a codependent situation. Somebody is bleeding you dry, emotionally or financially, and you're very confused and torn. A conflict going on within yourself. So we've got the 17, the 18, the 20, the 21 and 22. So from the 17th. Moon into Sagittarius. The 18. Mercury ends its retrograde. Pluto comes into play. You may receive intense news and feel very emotional over it. You're torn about what to do. Could be to do with work or health. Take time out if you can. So it's going to be a massive, heartbreaking thing that you have to think about and decide on. For some of you. Could be about romance, but it's looking like there's some sort of rebellion going on. Truth coming out. A good day for meetings and talks, for making commitments. You have to consider fresh financial strategies because an unpredictable person behave true to character. So unreliable, unpredictable finances, messages, they're possibly not paying you back what they owe you even, but there's something wrong there, an injustice. So Libra, number 11. Now we have the 10 and 11. Neptune, you'll be asked to make a sacrifice, I'm afraid. It's not going to be easy. Oh dear. There's a tower moment, so now we have the 16, the 17. No, it isn't. Wait a minute. Next card. 10. 7 of Cups. Too many options, confusion, not knowing what to do for the best. There's a need for compassion here. The name Thomas is important. You are going into the unknown. It's going to be difficult to get to the bottom of this issue, and you may see smoke and mirrors. Find yourself engulfed in nefarious mist with blame cast on the wrong people for the wrong reasons. So don't let your emotions get the better of you. You want to be absolutely clear and out front with everything. Honest. Neptune is the planet of sacrifice, so you're going to be asked to sacrifice something, usually related to your ego for the greater good. Pisces is connected to everything past, present and future. Lovers can become porn stars, reverie become drunkenness, and dreams turn into nightmares. Unfortunately, Neptune represents self-destructiveness and self-sabotage, so guard against that. You may be caught in situations which are unclear, and the reason behind it doesn't make any sense either, or is being withheld from you. You need to clarify your path. On the other hand, you may be extremely tuned in and know exactly where you're going. And what is being below the surface is now coming out for all to see. Be careful of trickery and playing emotional games. And if a beautiful person enters your life, test that relationship, because he or she may be too good to be true, or the love of your life. It represents sleight of hands, tricks, and supernatural's creativity. You cannot be a poet or a mystic without the rays of Neptune. So beware of deception and confusion, but at least there will be poetry and reverie. Trust in the universe, even if you don't know why you do. Follow what spirit are telling you. There it is, the number 8. Having the strength. Where is it? There it is. It's number 11 in this, but 11 and 8 interchange in the tarot. So you have to be alert, be aware, use your practices and connect to spirit. So remember to protect yourself in the morning with your meditation. Go into your bubble where your force field from your ancestors is protecting you. You are going to have to be very strong at this time. Make sure you're well. Have courage, no cowardice. Straighten your back and heart issues. Number 8. So, the Shaman Spiral. The Walker Between Worlds. This card represents the knowing of yourself, the good and the bad, the true you, your spirit. A deepening of your awareness and understanding of the world through the shaman's eyes. You see, when our physical body dies, our soul lives on to reincarnate and again. You must remember that. So who are you without the limitations of your body? One needs to look deep to take off the restrictions of who we think we are. If we're not to interact with another person, who would we express ourselves as? Are you comfortable with who you are on the inside? And does it match the person that you are on the outside? Is there an ego that needs to be set aside, or do you need to find your inner strength to be who you truly meant to be? Free from the harsh judgment there. We find around us? Are you with like-minded people or people who support and love you unconditionally? Only when you love who you are on the inside and fully know who you are by doing what brings you joy will you then not care what other people think. Stand proud, be confident in your own skin as a powerful energy to be reckoned with. From this place, you can take on anything and anyone. And when you find that place, remember what it feels like. So when you're feeling off-center and need to find strength again, you can look within. The sharing spiral is also showing a need to practice your spirituality. What is your ritual? What is your self-care? You're getting stuck in the physical material world and getting bogged down. So start doing your practices, wake up and meditate, light your incense, sit with a tree each day, or when you're having your coffee, think of your protection bubble. Do the work means showing up and making your spiritual connection because it's necessary to feed your spirit and your soul and keep you uplifted in this very material physical world. So that's them out the way. Let's see what I Ching wants us to know, shall we? Where have we put them? Oh, there they are. So we are in the Ides, like I said. It's not just the Ides of March, there's the Ides of every month, and the middle is always a bit dicey. So 47 thinks he's rocked, and look at his ego there with his six-pack. So 36 is the overall energy. The light goes out, it seems that somebody's passing, but it doesn't say that directly. The sun is hidden from view in the distance. The dim light shows nature with its different shades of light. All is contemplated from a different perspective. One has to follow the path in spite of the darkness that will fall over us. Moral strength should be preserved while confronting the difficulties so as to calmly follow the route in the midst of the calamity and conflict. So face that chaos head on. I knew I hated that bloody song. There will be oppression and you will feel exhausted. The lake approaches the abyss and casts the waters into the depths, leaving it dry. The objectives have become dry lakes. Reality shows us harshness, and events have weakened and demolished us. One has to resort to one's inner strength to get out of this situation. So don't you dare give up. Hang in there. We're in this together. There we go. Stay positive. There we have it. B. One of the High Priestess's letters. Boaz, or whatever you want to call it. Let's have a look. It's a birth. Where we have it. The world. The birth of something new. Living things, especially vegetation, and the mother. Frigga in her form as Brakta. Berkana. The upright meaning is the rune of new beginnings. It indicates good news, birth, fertility, and times of family rejoicing, such as weddings. The rune link with the birch tree in particular, so the name Beth was connected to birth, wasn't it? Babies. Where's the birch? There it is. Capricorn. Spot on, Spirit. So, in general, it shows a time of personal growth is on the way. So without pain, there's no gain. This may involve material, domestic, or by far the most likely possibility, spiritual affairs, because Berkana is also associated with intuition, your higher self, and your sole purpose on this earth. You signed a contract before you was even born to come to this time on earth, so you must have had a reason. As a more specific indicator, Berkana suggests that a new project is getting off the ground, but will need a rigorous care and attention for it to thrive. Much as a human infant needs the loving care of its mother in order to thrive and develop. Traditionally, Berkana relates to women's issues, particularly to feminine health and the care of infants. In its upright position, the rune can be regarded as a good omen that denotes proper growth and development. If the question is about health problems, the Berkana symbol, natural regenerative powers, and a raising of the spiritual as a sense of well-being returns. And because it was on its side, there could be worrying family news, often indicated when Berkana is inverted. The health of a relative is the most usual reason, and this is what I'm worried about, for this anxiety. There is a hint that a celebration will be cancelled, or at the very least indefinitely postponed. If health is not the issue under examination, then the inverted Berkana indicates that you are on a course that will lead nowhere. You will find that since all doors are closed to you at present, it will be necessary to cut your losses and return to square one. Not what I wanted to hear, not what you wanted to hear, but with that song, I was expecting it. So, let's see. Somebody is fighting this ending with all they have. Yeah, but I'm afraid it's a shocking, earth-shattering event. So, Pele, not the footballer, the goddess of the volcano. Pele has two faces, the old woman and the young, intertwined. Sometimes she assumes the guise of an old woman sleeping with her flames in control around her. So there's the old woman making her bloody trouble like she does, causing no end of trouble. So that's what old ladies like to do best. Where's she gone? There she is, trouble causing. Other times she can be seen riding her chariot down the volcano, intent on vengeance, so possibly a Cancer. Eruptions, jealousies, physical danger, fire in your belly and your womb. Drawing the Pele card means you can expect eruptions of feelings or danger in the environment. Treat the elements of fire with great respect. It also means an increase in energy of the intense type, such as needed by a woman in the womb center to give birth to her child. So focus your attention, breathe through it. Focus it deep down in the female center of your body, the center of the volcano, and ask yourself what you really need in your life. Then go for it. So there's going to be one for the books, I think, but what date will be, I can't say. Probably the 16th, 17th and 18th. Thanks for listening.